Happy Sunday, everybody. Miss J 1973, or Jan, my real name. Well, just in case you're wondering why I have two of these in front of me, these are the Canadian Guardion Pyrotronics model FB 1A. They're very, very popular amongst collectors in the fire alarm forum. I think like 10 of us have them, quite a few. I think I'm the only one who has two of them, and I'll explain why I have two of them. They are the same, but they're different. And this one here was one of my very first, this was actually my third or fourth alarm, I think it was my third, in my collection, and it's from roughly 2018 or 2019, when I got it. When I got this alarm. And this one here I just got on Thursday. And I did a count, and I have, impressively, 123 alarms in my collection. I counted 3 times. I couldn't believe it. I didn't even think I had that many, but I do. So that's impressive. Anyways, I will get to these alarms. They're both, as I said, they're both Canadian units. Just let me focus my camera. This one here is from 1978, and this one here is from 1979. And they do the backs of them. I'll show you here. This is from 78. You can see right here. Let me focus. Focus. Yeah, 78J, and then there's a serial number, then there's a big label on the back of this one, and there's the radioactive symbol right there. And this one here is from 79. Right there, you can see 79R. I don't know what that means, but roughly these are both from, I think, October of the same years, like October of 78 and October of 79. October or November of those years, later in the year. And there's the radioactive symbol. And the label's different on this one. It's a lot smaller. It's rectangular. It doesn't cover most of the back of the alarm. So, anyways, I'll show you the difference in this. Okay, I'll just have to take the covers off and you'll see why. Hold on. Gotta put the phone down to do this. Sorry, guys. Okay. All right. Okay, hold on. Okay. There you go. Sorry about that. And there's little differences in these covers, too, that I never noticed before either. I'll show you. But here's this one here. The test button is on the sensor on this one. And you can tell it's a Canadian unit because it says ULC, Underwriters Laboratory of Canada. And the battery connector has a wire going to it. And there you go. And the PC board is much bigger on this one. Sorry about that. The camera's shaking there. But there you go. And with this one, the sensor, the horn, the test button, sorry about that, is on the horn, which is interesting. And there's no wire, that battery compartment there, there's little battery connectors right there. So it lacks a wire like this one does. So it's pretty interesting, and there's no sticker on here, but I'm assuming there was at one point. It looks like somebody ripped it off. And by the way, these are from the same seller. To let you know, they came from Mississauga, Ontario. So that's very close to where I live. It's only an hour's drive away. In fact, this alarm here only took a day to get here. That's what I would say impressive. Mississauga is an hour's drive away from me. In fact, I have family there. I have cousins that live there, and I had an aunt that lived there, my mom's sister. Sadly, she passed away in 2019. But I have lots of cousins who live there, and my first cousin lives there. So anyways, and I'll show you this cover here. Now, I noticed on this one here, it's a little different from this. Same here, but when I turn it around here, it has, is it 3? The holes are different on this one here, right here, right there, right here, right there, right around here. So this cover's slightly different from this one here. Let me see this one here. No, it's this one here. Actually, this cover belongs in here. Sorry about that. I got mixed up. It's this cover here. Let me see. Yeah, because that one there doesn't have three holes together. That's very strange. Anyways, but they're pretty well the same alarm. They're both Guardion. They're both FB1A's, but they are a year apart. So what I'm going to do is I will test them. Let me put the cover back on. I'm just going to put this battery connected because it was beeping a little earlier. So hold on. So anyways, let me put the cover on, and I will give it a push button test, and then I will do a test spray. Sorry about that. A little tongue tied today. So hold on. Let me see if I can do this without having to put my phone down. This one you might hear beep. No, I'm going to have to put the phone down. Hold on. Okay, there. So I'll give it a quick test. Now, I think this one here had a bit of a higher pitch, but I don't know. Hold on. No, maybe not. So I'm going to test them with test spray. Hold on. All right. So hold on, guys. Okay. All right. Okay. Don't know what pulse there. Okay, whoa, okay. All right, okay. Okay, hold on. That one really kept going. There. Okay, well, they both work, as you can tell. Oh, my goodness. Okay, I don't know why that one pulsed there for a bit. It originally does not pulse, but I don't know. That one's a bit fussy, but as you can hear, that one really worked. But I think that one there is a little higher. But anyways, that's pretty cool. So this is the, they're both Guardion Pyrotronics FB1A's. But this one is from 1978. This one here. And this one here is from 1979. So pretty cool. I just thought I'd get that video out. So anyways, happy Sunday. And let me know what you think of the video. And I'll try to get it posted. And take care. Have a great day, everybody. Bye now.